Most sellers in Prince George make the same mistake. They drop $30,000 into a full kitchen renovation right before they list and then walk away with less money than if they had done nothing at all. Today, I'm going to show you exactly which renovations actually get you return in this market, how to stage your home for the buyer who is shopping right now in 2026, and one photography mistake that is quietly costing sellers thousands of dollars in perceived value. If you're thinking about listing your home anywhere in Prince George, British Columbia, whether it's College Heights, The Heart, Cranbrook Hill, or anywhere in between, this one's for you. Here's the thing about renovations before you sell. More money doesn't mean more return. In fact, the data shows the opposite. A full gut renovation of a kitchen yields roughly a 36% return. You spend 60 grand and maybe get 20 grand back. And buyers walk in and see what you did and mentally calculate the cost to change it to their own taste. The exception, high-end finishes, only make sense if you're firmly in the top 5% of the market. Luxury properties in College Heights or Cranbrook Hill. For the typical Prince George home, though, skip the gut reno entirely. Right now, qualification mortgage rates are hovering around 6%. What that means practically for your buyer is that after they have made their down payment, they do not have a lot of extra cash sitting around for a fixer-upper. They're stretched. So when they walk into a home and see a long mental to-do list, dated light fixtures, carpet that needs replacing, a bathroom that has not been touched since 2004, they're either walk away or they lowball you. A home that feels finished, even with just cosmetic updates, will sell faster and for more money than a dated home priced 20 grand lower. That is not an opinion, that's what the data is showing in this market right now. So here's where you actually spend your money. The number one exterior upgrade you can do right now is replace your garage door. That single project is an estimated return on investment of 268%. That's not a typo. First impressions are everything. A new entry door is right behind it at 216. These are the first things a buyer sees when they pull up to your home, and first impressions move money. You're starting to get the idea now. We want the first drive up and the entry to the house to be all wins. A minor kitchen refresh always helps though. Cabinet refacing, new hardware, stone countertops comes it at around 113 ROI. That's a smart play. Buyers are looking for signals of a move-in ready home. They're not asking you to make massive capital outlays. They just want to walk in and feel like the work has been done. Now to the colors. When I say warm neutrals, I want to be specific because it matters. We're talking about clays, taupes, and soft browns. That millennial gray that dominated the last decades, buyers are done with it. It reads as cold and flat in northern light. The warm palette feels rooted. It feels like home, especially for someone relocating to Prince George. They're looking for that feeling of settling in. The investment here is small. A couple cans of paint, a new light fixture, an updated cabinet. The investment here is small. A couple cans of paint, a new light fixture, and updated cabinet hardware can completely change the emotional response a buyer has the moment they walk through the door. Staging has also changed. We are not talking about the generic IKEA showroom look anymore. What is working right now, especially for buyers moving to Prince George, is something I call modern heritage staging. The goal is simple. Create a sanctuary from the northern winter. Warmth and authenticity, not a catalog spread. That means natural textures, real wood, stone, linen, woven textures. Sensory depth that flat synthetic furniture simply cannot replicate. It means organic geometry, rounded furniture, curved lines, arched doorways, and it means building around your home's existing character instead of hiding it. If you have exposed beams or original hardwood, those are not problems to cover up. Those are the focal point. So here's actually how you bring it to life in 3 moves. First, create a wellness-focused space. Stage a cozy reading nook or a corner with a chair and natural light. This signals rest and calm, and it resonates deeply with a buyer who's potentially relocating from a more intense urban environment and looking at Prince George as a lifestyle reset. Second, maximize winter warmth in your photos and showings. Light the fireplace, open every blind, use warm tone throws and lamplight. You are staging to make someone feel like they want to be inside that home in a -20 day. Third, and this is the one most sellers miss entirely, look at your baseboards. Upgrading to taller baseboards paired with contemporary hardware makes a standard Prince George home feel significantly more custom than it actually is. That's a high ROI finish detail that costs very little and most sellers completely overlook it. And now onto the photography. Here is the problem that is unique to selling a home in northern BC, and I want to make sure that you understand it before you go to the market. If you list your home in January using only winter photos, your property looks bleak. Snow-covered yard, bare trees, flat gray sky. Out-of-town buyers see that and their emotional response is flat. But if you use only summer photos when there is currently 3 feet of snow on the ground, that feels deceptive. Buyers notice the mismatch and it erodes trust before they even walk through the door. When outdoor space is a massive part of the value proposition, especially in the heart or up on Cranbrook Hill or out in Beaverley or Buckhorn, you cannot afford to get this wrong. The solution is what I call the hybrid approach, and it has 2 steps. Step 1, lead with honesty. Your primary listing photo must be a professional, clean, well-lit shot of the current season. Establish trust immediately. Step 2, showcase potential. Use your second gallery for summer drone shots and landscaping photos. Show the half-acre lot full of green and mature trees. Tell the complete story of the property's value, not just what it looks like today, but what the buyer is actually getting. That combination of honesty and aspiration is what drives maximum buyer engagement. And there is one more thing that is quietly adding real value to Prince George homes right now, and it comes down to flexibility. Buyers in 2026 are not just thinking about where they sleep. They're thinking about how the home actually functions in their life. Remote work is not going anywhere. If you have a finished basement or a spare room, stage it as a dedicated workspace. Put a desk in it. Show the buyer exactly what that space can do. Homes with clear, flexible layouts are commanding premiums in this market. And multi-generational layouts are equally powerful. Separate entrances, second living areas, and in-law suites. These features speak directly to families needing options and investors looking for income. If your home has it, your listing needs to say it. And if your home has a secondary suite, legal or otherwise, that is a conversation we need to have before you list. A legalized secondary suite in Prince George can add 10 to 15% to your home's overall value. On a $500,000 home, that's $50,000 to $75,000 in additional value. Do not leave that number on the table. So let's bring this all together. Your roadmap as a seller in this market comes down to 4 moves. Exterior first. Focus your capital on high ROI items. Garage doors at 268% and entry doors at 216%. The modern heritage look. Skip the gut reno. Use warm neutrals and organic sensory-rich staging that makes your home feel like a northern sanctuary. And hybrid photography. Lead with honest, current season professional photos. Follow with summer lifestyle shots that showcase the full potential of the property, or vice versa, depending on the season that you're listing in. Prove flexibility. Stage dedicated home offices and highlight any multi-generational or income-producing spaces. Winning sellers in this market do not spend the most, they deploy their capital the most strategically. So keep these things in mind. Navigating the Prince George real estate market doesn't have to be stressful. I have seller's guides, relocation guides, and home buyer's guide. I also have home buyer's program. I'll send you exclusive weekly videos and emails to walk you through the process step by step. Just comment the word guide and tell me which one fits your situation, and I'll send the link right over. And when you're actually ready to look at homes or list your property, easiest way is to call, text, or email. All the details are in the description. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.